I can't believe it's all gonna end.
Technically, it's not even our tree.
I know, but there's no convincing them that this tree is important to us.
Let's just be thankful that we could use the tree in the first place.
But this tree has been here forever. Even our parents used this tree.
Remember the time when I was getting ready for my first day of school and then...
I can't believe this summer break is already over.
And to think that we only have a few summers left together before we grow up. Well, what if something bad happens on my first day of school, like if the new school lunch lady doesn't know how to make popcorn, puts too many kernels in the pan, and it overflows all the way up to the roof and bursts out of the windows? And what if the popcorn is too salty and we can't eat it on our way out? And my mom only packed enough lunch for one day?
Don't be silly, Kiko. Sure, and then hungry chickens would flock to the school for your rescue, and maybe they would have an omelette and a whole other breakfast waiting for you. Don't be absurd, Kiko. Everything will be just fine.
Okay, but what if the teacher's mean? Or if I get lost amongst the kids? Or worse, what if I forget my homework? Kiko, it's your first day. There won't be any homework.
Yeah, we're all a little older than you and had many first days of school. It's not as bad as you would think. You'll look back at this and you're gonna laugh. Ha 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 ha.
When I look back, it was a scary feeling going to school for the first time, but I'm glad that I was able to meet in this treehouse to talk to you guys.
Yeah, I remember. Afterwards, we had a blast when you showed us all the ridiculous things you were packing for school.
It wasn't all fun and popcorn. Remember the time when Simon was really upset? Hey, Simon, I was putting together a recipe, and I noticed that when I accidentally dropped baking soda into vinegar, it immediately turned into foam. Why is that?
I don't know.
What's wrong, Simon? You usually know the answer to everything. Are you okay?
I'm just really upset because I lost my grandma.
We're your best friends. We're here for you. I know that this is a really hard time for you.
I understand why a lot of things happen, Lisa. I just don't understand why she's gone.
Why don't we call the whole crew here, and you can show us pictures of you and your grandma and tell us the great times you guys had together.
Okay, let's do
All
that.
right.
Two men decide to build a house. I'm going to build my house on this beautiful sand valley. That doesn't seem sturdy enough for a house. I'm going to build my house on this sturdy rock. Well, I'll be done in no time. Digging sand is so easy. Well, I guess I'll start now then. Oh, hey, my house is here. This way, guys. Oh, a little more. Watch out, watch out. No scratches now. A little more to the left. There we go. Well, my house is done. What? You're already finished? I told you so. Who seems foolish now? So the wise man toiled for days to finish his house on the rock. Thank you. I'll take that. How's it going, homeless guy? Da-dum 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 da-dum. Oh, I'm gonna be Picasso. My dream house. Oh, wait, I already have it. Well, I'm finally done. It's about time. That was too much work for such a simple house. Would you like some water? I'm fine. I think there's a lot of it coming this way. So the rain came with all its strength, and the streams overflowed. The foolish man's house soon flooded and was taken away by the current because sand was not strong enough to hold its foundation. But the wise man's house stood up against the storm, since it was firmly grounded on the rock. If only I were wise and not foolish, I wouldn't be drowning. Or almost drowning. Quick, swim over this way. I can help you up. Oh, my couch.
Yeah. I'm really glad that we have the treehouse as a meeting place to help us through times like that. We need a solution to save this tree and the treehouse.
Why can't we just ask for permission so we can stay here? It's not that simple, Kiko. The new owner who is buying this property wants to cut down the tree, and as soon as he moves in, this tree and the house is gone.
We have to think of a way to solve this. Hey, we can't solve this in 10 minutes. We have to make a plan to save it.
I know. We could build a fence around it and have Ollie guard it, and they'll be scared off by his ferociousness. Or we could buy the land if we gather all our coins together. No, it's useless. Everything we've ever experienced here will forever be memories. From dawn to dusk, our existence here is but a mere ebb and flow of memories. And look at the tears of the oppressed. They have no comforter. On the side of their oppressors, there is power.
I hate to cut into your moment, but we have a real problem here. And a real problem needs a real solution. We're not going to win them over with poetry and songs.
Guys, wait a minute. It doesn't have to be like that. We must explain to them that our tree is important to us.
I know, but is it important to them?
Well, I like trees. They should like trees too. They're important.
But why are trees so important?
When you look at a tree, it doesn't seem to do much. But beneath its barky surface lies the key to our survival. Trees are incredible creatures that play a fundamental role in the world. Trees can make their own food through photosynthesis and also food for others, purifying the air from carbon dioxide, producing oxygen, and preventing soil erosion, holding the dirt and minerals with their deep roots. And their foliage and mulch cover the ground, filtering water, serving as a natural barrier protecting water supplies, and serve as a shelter for people and animals. All this is possible without moving from place to place. Thanks to these leafy life givers, we can have a fruitful life. All human food comes from solar energy, and plants are the only things that can transform it into delicious food that we can eat at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Deforestation, that is, cutting down trees, is an ever-growing problem, causing an imbalance in the environment. Replanting trees, or reforestation, can help. However, it can never replace original forests, especially in tropical climates. All animals depend on trees and plants, so if you imagine a world without trees and plants, it would be pretty much stationary. For without them, we wouldn't be moving.
So that's why trees are important. We could have convinced them earlier had we known.
Well, I knew that.
Okay, so here's the plan. Lisa, you make some posters showing the benefit of preserving trees. Just make sure to use recycled material.
Got it.
I can help with the drawings and such.
Great! Simon, I need a list of organizations that support preservation and reforestation efforts.
I know just the website to go to. I'll have it in no time.
Great! Kiko, why don't you talk to your family and friends and ask if they can help us out? And Cedric, you.
Don't worry about me. I've got just the thing.
Well, then let's do our best and try our hardest to convince them to let us keep our treehouse.
Can you unscramble these letters? Think about it, and we'll be right back.
You know, I I have a secret. Just last summer, the crew and I put together an incredible machine. Now you can enjoy delicious recipes by simply following our instructions. If you pay close enough attention, you too can make these recipes at home with the help of your parents, even without the machine. Are you ready? Let's make a carrot soda. You'll need 4 carrots, half a cup of lime juice, 3/4 cups of sugar, orange peels, and 24 ounces of carbonated water. Peel and cut the carrots into small pieces and then pour them into a blender. Add the orange peels and the sugar. But remember, only use sugar in moderation. Lastly, add the lime juice and carbonated water. With the help of an adult, blend the ingredients for about 1 minute or until liquefied. Sift the soda to remove the pulp. But keep in mind that you'll have more pulp than this. Your soda is ready. This recipe is only good when fresh, so drink on the same day.
So, were you able to unscramble the letters? Then here's the reveal. Arbor, or trees.
Wow! I can't believe that really worked!
Yeah! Thanks to my man Cedric here, who sealed the deal with his song about trees.
Imagine a world without a tree. No shade to protect, no place for birds to live. Imagine a day when all the trees are gone. We only have this blue dot to be our home. If we want a better world, a place to live, we have to take good care of planet Earth and save the trees. Trees clean up the air so we can breathe. Hold tight when it rains with their roots so deep. They serve as a filter for the water. Let's stand for the trees, sister and brother. If we want a better world, a place to live, we have to take good care of planet Earth and save the trees.
This little planet is going down. We should do something, and the time is now. It's impossible to live without trees.
Think about tomorrow, plant a tree or two. There is always something we can do.
Together, we can make it work.
If we want a better world, a place to live, we have to take good care of planet Earth and save the trees. If we want a better world, a place to live, we have to take good care of planet Earth and save the trees. If we want a better world, a place to live, we have to take good care of planet Earth and save the trees. If we want a better world, a place to live, we have to take good care of planet
That's great. Now we're going to have our tree forever.
Whoa! Oh! Wow! Look out! Oh. Oh! Look at the funny white ants inside the tree eating their food! Oh!
Kiko, those aren't ants. They're termites. And their food is our tree.
What? I didn't know termites ate trees.
Yeah, they'll also eat our treehouse if we don't get out of here soon enough. Have you ever wondered why it's hard to come across wood that is centuries old? It's because wood happens to be the food of insects called termites. Most termites live in underground colonies made up of a network of tunnels and chambers. Some species build above-ground mounds. Just like ants and bees, termites are social insects that depend on each other in order to survive. A mature colony can house millions of termites. That's a lot of termites. Did you know that if you put together all the termites in the world, they weigh more than all the people in the world combined? Just like you and me, termites also have jobs. Worker termites gather food, build tunnels, and take care of the young. Soldiers defend the colony, and the queen spends all her life giving birth to new termites. Termites transform the dead wood they eat into fertilizer for new plants to grow. Because of their woody appetite, termites are considered unwelcome guests in most human houses. They are known to overstay their visits, taking away pieces of the house with them as they leave. Some species cultivate fungus gardens inside their colonies in temperature-controlled chambers. They do that by opening and closing vents to underground tunnels that let in cool air and chimneys that let out hot air. Humans have created energy-efficient cooling systems by observing these ingenious pieces of termite architecture. By copying termites, architects in Africa have constructed buildings in the desert that keep a constant, comfortable temperature using a fraction of the energy conventional air conditioning systems use. Now that's being smart if I say so. Humans have a lot to learn from termites, but as long as houses are built with wood, they will still be seen as unwanted neighbors in spite of their great value to the environment. In fact, most of the great old structures in the world still stand because they are built of stone. Nick, our roving reporter, is on location ready to show one of such marvels built out of stone, the Taj Mahal. Hi, Simon. I'm here in India looking for possible real estate for our new treehouse, but it looks like this place is out of our budget. Check out this swanky pool with southern exposure. In fact, the Taj Mahal is a mausoleum. That is, it was built to house a tomb. The building is over 400 years old, and it is one of the biggest symbols of love. The Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan had a wife that he loved dearly. When she died, the emperor became really sad. He then decided to build a mausoleum in memory of his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. He hired the most famous architects and artisans of the time to work on it. They built a beautiful, symmetrical structure in white marble along the shores of a river, and Mumtaz's remains were kept inside. The building is decorated with jewels, including agate, sapphire, amethyst, coral, jade, crystal, amber, and lapis lazuli. Some say the emperor wanted to build a replica of the Taj Mahal for himself on the other side of the river in black marble, but he was deposed by one of his sons and imprisoned in his own palace. Jahan died years later, and he was buried by Mumtaz's side. In fact, Jahan's coffin is the only thing in the whole structure that is not symmetrical. Yeah, now we are going to have to find a new tree for our treehouse.
Yeah, this tree was perfect. It will be hard to find one just like this one.
It seems such a pity to let all this good wood go to waste.
Can't we reuse some of the boards?
Yeah, as long as they are without termites. Last thing we want is to take them with us.
We're worried about termites, but we still have no tree.
It's not like we all have spare trees in our backyard that we are not using.
Oh, hey, I have a spare tree in my backyard that I'm not using. I can talk to my parents, and I'm pretty sure they'd be cool with it. So all my singing was in vain? We had a place all along?
Well, let's all go build it then!
Yeah, let's go!
Have you ever wondered why cows can live eating only grass, but humans cannot? Think about that, and we'll be back with an answer. it's time for Wonderful Inventors of Our Time. Brought to you by the Wit Factory, providers of information of yesterday for tomorrow. Imagine skyscrapers without elevators. People would probably spend half of their day getting to and from their offices. Thanks to Elijah Otis, that is not a reality. He invented the safe elevator, making skyscrapers a reality. Before being an inventor, he worked several jobs. From blacksmith to bed manufacturer to mechanic, Otis learned the essential skills to invent the elevator. Among the many things he invented, a safety brake that was used for not only elevators, but also trains. Prior to Otis, buildings would usually only have a few stories, since too many flights of stairs proved to be impractical for daily use. An elevator works by using a counterweight to move a platform up and down a rail. Otis made the elevator a possibility by designing a safety brake that would manage the movement of the platform. Although the elevator is commonly used today, during his lifetime, Otis never got to see it being used at such a scale. So next time you're in an elevator, remember Otis. The preceding was brought to you by WIT, Wonderful Inventors of Our Time. We're back. Do you know why cows can live off of grass? Inside of a cow's stomachs lives a special bacteria that can digest cellulose, which is tough plant fiber, but not tough enough for cows and bacteria.
Wow, it's so different.
It certainly is.
I don't know. It kind of looks the same to me.
It's hard to believe it only took us a few weeks to build this new treehouse with the help of our parents.
It certainly was fun.
But I will always remember our old tree and all the fun adventures we had there. I know, and I can only imagine all the new adventures we'll have here.